Hi guys, this is Tor from TC, and we're here at the 2014 Namm show, and we're here with the incredible Steve Morse. Thanks so much for coming.
Well, thank you. Thanks for putting out the great pedals. I just put together my pedal board to play over at Ernie Ball, and there's 6 pedals on it. 5 of them are TC.
Oh, cool. We like that. So, are you getting ready to tour again with Deep Purple soon?
Yeah, 3 days after I get home, we're back out on the road. The new Deep Purple album is getting a lot of attention, so that means a lot of touring.
So, how does your pedal board and everything look these days? Is there a lot of TC gear on that as well? The main one you're using with Deep Purple?
It's like a bigger version of the one I have over at the booth. There's 2 flashback delays with a Steve Morse tone print. One set for short, almost like a chorus. The other set for long, about 450, 420 milliseconds, something like that, with some modulation built into the sound. Thank you for that, by the way. So each delay has its own pedal that controls the amount. With the simple to take off back and flip the dip switch, I can make the dry kill, so there's no dry signal going through the pedal. So the effect is, the dry amp is 100% the same. And when I add a delay, it's being fed from the line out to the delays. And when I press down on the pedal, I add some coming back to the second amp. I call that the wet amp. So there should be both mic'd and moved the same on the sound console. In fact, what he normally does is he gets the balance and then he links the 2 channels together. So the guitar is just one fader, even though it's two different microphones. So short delay, almost like a chorus, but it's a fat doubling sound. And the long delay for trailing off parts. And the reason I have volume is because what works for a fast section is dry. And for a slower section or the end of a fast section where you're holding the note, then some long delay is good. So that's why I write it more, and it's very difficult to do with a preset amount. And I have the tuner. I have both the small tuner and the big tuner. And the new chromatic tuner has a display that's even easier to read in the dark, you know, with the stage lights and everything. And then I'm using this tiny little switcher, a boost, I can't remember, Spark.
Spark mini booster, yeah.
And that adds a little bit of gain and a little bit of high end, high mid-range, not high end. And that's good for if I'm playing on a clean channel and I want to push it a little bit without going over the top. I could hit that. And the same way if I'm playing down low on the guitar with distortion, if I hit the Spark, then it gives me a little bit more definition. And one of the things that I always try to do is get the notes clear so that people can hear it. And you can't do that with just volume because the sound man won't cooperate always.
So 2014 just started now. What are the plans? You're going touring with Deep Purple, and then what else have you in the calendar?
Oh, Flying Colors album is coming out this year. Well, we're working on it this year. We got the songs done. The drum, I think Portnoy's already done all his drums, and so they're working on lyrics, and we're just now making the templates for everybody to do their overdubs. I forgot on my pedal board, there's 2 other pedals. The Reverb, Hall of Fame Reverb, which I get to have a tone print of my own, which makes it very convenient. I just put it on the tone print, and it's a reverb that I can instantly know what it is. It's got a little bit of subtle modulation in it too. What I do with that is run it through an effects loop, and that's the only thing I usually run through the effects loop, is the reverb. And it's also capable of a true bypass just like all the pedals. So if I had to, like I'm playing in an hour, play it in line loop because I can bypass it. So I use that in 3 different ways. One is in line, one is an effects loop, and today I'm using it to modulate or to reverb the short delay. So it sounds like a chorus and short delay, and I can turn it on and off. And in this case, I do not have the dry kill on. I have a mix of, since it's supposed to sound like a second amplifier. So,
that's clever.
what's clever is the fact I could change the pedal so easily. These guys are tired of me saying it, but it's really about time somebody did that.
Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much for stopping by, and best of luck with the signing. I see the line is already building up all around the corner there, so.
Don't forget, I still have my ideas for the looper.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. Will do. Thanks.
Oh, by the way, I was using the looper before this to practice. And it was great. Just a great, like you said, simple, effective practice tool. Everything I needed was right there it was wonderful to get in shape for the show.
Great. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you.